This new picture I started on Halloween and wrote on the back, Sacred Bull/Cow, as in to learn more about that mythology. And I actually liked the painted version, but I knew that I could draw out some more imagery with my pen, so I did. There's like a letter L in a window on the left centre, and then in the other, there's like a window made up of what looks like a letter T and then a person lying down. So L might relate to Leo the lion, T the letter tau, and also T as in feminine. And then over on the right hand side there is also what looks a bit like a D but inside a head, and D is the fourth letter of the alphabet. It's also delta as in river delta, and that also made me think of what I talked about yesterday with the number 4, and that the original river that they would have been talking about would have been the Nile, and then they start related to the Ark and flooding. So to me, this looks like there's a female figure lying down, relaxing. It's almost like there's lines for like her spine, which is also like a ladder. And then she sort of almost got her legs up in the air. And then up above that looks like windows where you can see different things, which I'll zoom in on a second. So I mentioned that it looked like the letter D, but inside there also looks like this blue face that is talking to or leaning in to kiss this sort of like lying female figure. And at the tail end of her legs, which are up in the air, is this sort of like swirl and line, which to me looks like the sort of ear on wheat. So there's this suggestion of like Virgo symbolism there, as in maiden or virgin, and obviously different goddess symbolism. Interestingly, if he is leaning in to kiss her, there's this association with the idea of virgin as being somebody who is pure, who's never sort of had sexual relations. But from what I've read, the original term means somebody who's not been married yet. So I don't know if there would have been this sort of association with purity. So in one of those windows is this, what looks like a bird. He's got like a paint easel in his hand and he's got a beret on his head and he's painting, which I just thought was really funny. Reminded me a little bit of me, although I'm not French. And then over to the right is what looks like another bird with like a swirly tail, which is riding on a swoosh, which probably has some astrological symbolism, which I haven't looked up yet. And then in those windows, it looks like almost there's food. So I don't know if the one on the right hand side at the top looks a bit like a hot dog, but then the one bottom left looks like loads of people squashed together, like looking through a window. As always, I'm sure more will come out as I look at it. I do like it. I think it's fun. If you listen to all of that, please like and subscribe.